Hello everyone, so today I want to share with you 6 major toxic things that I stopped doing when I was trying to get pregnant. Now, I'm not trying to say that if you do these 6 things then you will become pregnant, but the whole purpose of my video is to kind of bring awareness to how toxic our environment is, and that if you can just eliminate 1, 2, 3, 4 things at a time, you are probably, contributing to your fertility and to your overall health. And so I will go ahead and jump to the first thing that I stopped doing. And one of the first things that I stopped doing was that I stopped dyeing my hair. So this is probably my natural hair right now. Yeah, I think I finally got rid of those dead-end blondes, but it's been about 3 years now since I've dyed my hair. So as you know, hair dye it's all chemicals, and who knows what's in it, especially if you get your hair done professionally, who knows what they're using on your hair. I decided to just stop dyeing my hair, and now my hair is all natural and I'm happy with it. The second thing that I stopped doing is I stopped painting my nails. Alright, so like right now I have no nail polishes on, and that's okay. No shame in it. That also means I stopped getting pedicures. That was my favorite thing in the world, especially during the summertime. I loved getting pedicures done professionally, but I stopped that altogether. Because nail polishes it contains a lot of chemicals like fragrances or formaldehyde, and so I just wanted to avoid all that. And now if you work in an environment where you need to get your nails done, then I would recommend you to look for at least nail polishes that have clean ingredients. Like for example, even when I was painting my nails regularly for a while, I used a clean brand called Zoya. This is the only brand that I have right now too, actually, because they do state in the fact that they do not have formaldehyde, no toluene, no phthalates, etc. So this is probably one of the cleanest nail polish brands that I know. And so again, if you do have to wear nail polish, I just recommend you to at least try to find a clean nail polish brand. Now the third thing that I stopped doing, and I know this one's very controversial because there's always mixed reviews out there, okay? So the third thing I stopped doing was that I stopped drinking coffee, okay, like cold turkey. And that's a big deal for me because I was a regular daily coffee drinker. It just became like a habit, even when I was not craving it, it was just a habit to get my cup of coffee every morning. But with caffeine, you'll always find information out there that it's fine for you, there's no harm, and then the other half is like, oh, it's dangerous, it's just avoid it altogether. And so there's always mixed reviews, and sometimes you might run across something that says, well, it's okay to drink just maybe 8 ounces a day, But I made the decision to just avoid it altogether because caffeine, there's just no nutritive value in it, and so if I'm not gaining anything from it, there's no point. I'd rather drink something healthy. And so now I'm drinking mostly hot teas and different flavors, and I'm doing fine. So alright, so the next thing, one of the things that I stopped doing, this one was pretty hard too, is I stopped wearing perfume. Yeah, I know, like I love perfume, right? But perfume, as you all know, it's synthetic fragrance, and also because perfumes are protected, like their ingredients are federally protected or whatever, so they're never obligated to reveal what's the ingredients in the perfume. So I mean, if you pick up a bottle of perfume, try looking at the ingredients and you won't find anything. One thing that I do know is that synthetic fragrance usually contains phthalates, which is a carcinogenic and can also disrupt hormones, etc., etc. And again, when something like contains fragrance, like there could be like 100 of other unknown chemicals that perfumes don't have to tell us about. And so when I don't know what's in something that I'm using, then I'm just gonna avoid it altogether. And so yes, I have not worn perfume since trying to get pregnant, and now that I am pregnant, I'm still not wearing it. The fifth thing that I stopped doing is I stopped wearing toxic makeup and beauty products, including deodorants, shampoos, etc. You name it. My makeup stash alone that I tossed out probably in the end was over 20 pounds. And yeah, that was a pretty big deal because that was pretty much like almost like 2/3 of my makeup collection. And you know, but it was kind of like a rejuvenating process and also shocking at the same time to actually go through each product and discover how toxic some of my makeup were. Like, they contain parabens, phthalates, you know, synthetic fragrances, BHA, BHT, all of those toxic chemicals. They were found in various makeup products, from lipsticks to beauty powders to blushes. I mean, you name it. You know, it was just in everything, and it didn't matter if it was a high-end or drugstore. Once I threw those out, I replaced it with clean beauty brands, and now I feel so much better. Like everything I'm wearing right now, it's all clean makeup by clean beauty brands. Talking about deodorants, like I tossed out my husband's deodorant too, because as you know, like aluminum is a huge ingredient, right? Especially in men, because they tend to sweat more than women. And so like his deodorant was like 20% aluminum. Crazy, right? So I tossed all that out and replaced it with clean deodorant. Alright, so the sixth major thing that I did, I tossed out all cleaning products that contained toxic chemicals. And that was almost everything except for a couple things. Look at like a cleaning product, like especially for bathrooms and stuff. When you look at the back, right, there's always a huge caution sign or like a warning or like a poisonous sign. They're warning you, hey, make sure you don't get this in your eyes or ingest it or keep out of reach of children, etc. So I'm thinking like, well, if this stuff is so dangerous around my children, then it shouldn't be around me either. Like, if I shouldn't be inhaling this stuff, well, first of all, if I'm using it to mop my floors, you know, I will be inhaling the chemicals at some point. And so I have decided to just toss them all out. And now, like, to clean my counters and stuff, I just use vinegar water to mop my floors. I use like Dr. Bronner's Castle soap, mix it with a little bit of borax and water and maybe a little essential oils, and my floor smells so good and it's super clean. Alright, so that was it. Those are the top 6 major things that I stopped doing while trying to get pregnant. I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope you stick with me on my crazy clean journey, toxic free journey. Please like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.